Our lesson for music is the opera and the art forms in the medieval Renaissance and Baroque period. The music of the medieval and Renaissance and Baroque period has shown the same characteristics as the art forms in these eras. Artists, including musicians, interpreted these styles in different ways in this lesson. We will relate music to the other art forms. But before that, what's in? Let us first have a review of the previous lesson. We write the period or era and a composition of the following composers. So get your notebook, write number 1 to 5 for the period era and 6 to 10 for the composition. Let's start with Giovanni Pierluigi de Balestrina. 10 seconds. Next, Tomás Mordi. Next, Johann Sebastian Bach. And next, George Frederick Handel. Okay, next, Antonio Vivaldi. Right, now, after this activity, let's go to our new lesson. Here is the introduction. Let us read. In the beginning, chants were taught orally. However, as the number of chants increased, singers needed help in remembering the outlines of the melodies. Later, the chants were notated in the manuscript as a single melodic line without accompaniment. Numerals were written above the words to suggest the contour of the melodic. Eventually, musical notation of the period was written as square noted on a four-line staff. The famous composers of the different eras whose contribute paved the way for greater development of music. Help us understand the norms that incorporate the styles in every piece of their composition. Nonetheless, their music has made an impact and enormous change in the present generation. What is it? Opera. Opera is a form of theater in which music has a leading role and parts are taken by the singer. But distinct from musical theater, such a work is typically a collaboration between the composer and librettist and incorporates of a number of the performing arts, such as acting, scenery, costume, and sometimes dance or ballet. The performance is typically given to an opera house, accompanied by an orchestra or a smaller musical ensemble. Opera is a key part of the Western classical music tradition. Originally understood as an entirely sung piece, as a contrast to play a song, opera has come to include numerous genres including some that include spoken dialogue. In traditional opera, singers employed two styles of singing: the recitative speech inflected style and self-constrained arias. Opera stage drama, set to music in its entirely made up of vocal pieces with instrumental accompaniment, and usually with orchestral overture and interlude. It originated in Italy at the end of the 16th century, with Jacopo Peri's Lost Daphne, produced in Florence 1598, and soon spread out through the rest of Europe. Opera seria was the most prestigious and leading Italian opera. Comedy and Baroque opera was reserved for what came to called opera buffa. What's more, to have a deeper understanding of the music and its relationship to the other art, you want to observe the notations, watch the videos, and answer the questions included. This is the song number 1. Now, I will give you 5 minutes to copy this link, and then you click that or copy that on your YouTube, and then after that, you're going to answer the following question. Pause this video and go to your YouTube. Alright, so after watching and listening the video, let us answer the following question. Is the music in a sacred vocal form? How is the music sung? If this music was interpreted in terms of arts, how do you think will it look? Okay? Again, pause this video and then answer on your note. Now, let's proceed to song number 2, The Firefly by Thomas Morley. Again, you copy the link and proceed to your YouTube, and then you watch and listen. Pause this video and proceed to that link. Choose the descriptions that best illustrate the music based on the music sheet and the video. Write your answers on your notebook. So this is the element and the description. Language, form, text setting, and texture. So you're going to number your paper for the song number 2, 1 to 4. Select a language. Is it Latin, Greek, or English? Number 2, is it form of vocal or instrumental? How about the text setting for number 3? Syllabic, pneumatic, or melismatic? How about the texture? Is it monophonic, homophonic, or polyphonic? Okay. Now, let's go for the song number 3, Hallelujah Chorus. So that is the notation, and this is the link. You click the link, okay, or you copy the link, pause this video, listen, and watch. Okay, after listening the video, choose the description that best illustrate the music based on the music sheet video. Write your answer on your notebook. So again, number your paper 1 to 4. Now, let us describe the element of the Hallelujah chorus. Number 1, language. Is it Latin, Greek, or English? Number 2, form. Is it vocal or instrumental? How about the text setting for number 3? Syllabic, pneumatic, or melismatic? How about the texture number 4? Monophonic, homophonic, or polyphonic? Dear students, thank you for listening and watching the videos and answering the challenging activity. Now, let's go to our next activity. For this activity, we're going to get your notebook and answer what I have learned. Complete the sentence with what you have learned. The statement is, I learned that the early Western music is. Now, continue the sentence. Write your answer on your notebook. Next, listen to the music of the past helps me realize that for the last number. Now, for what I can do, this is titled Oh Art. Listen for the instruction. There are 3 paintings below. Distinguish each from which era it belongs and state some characteristics in relation to the music of the same era that best describe the painting Write your answer in your notebook. Number 1. The title of the artwork. North Transept Rose Window. What period and description or characteristic that related to the music. Picture number 2. The Last Supper. What period is that? Description and characteristic related to music. Number 3. The Massacre. The Massacre of the Innocents. Alright, now we're done with our quiz. Let's go to our assessment. Okay, it's only 5 items. Matching type. Match the terms in column A with the terms in column B. Write the letter of your answer to a piece of paper or activity notebook. Number 1. Last Supper. 10 seconds. Number 2. Massacre of the Innocents. Number 3. Fire, Fire My Heart. Number 4. Opera. Number 5. Opera Seria. Now, we're done with our lesson. This is our additional activities for your music performance task for this week. Number 1. Listen to the following music on the links. After listening to the music, create an artwork that will resemble the elements of music: texture, harmony, tone, color. That will serve also as your criteria in doing the artwork. Please use the 3 links of song 1, 2, and 3 for these additional activities. Number 2. Materials to be used must be within the parameter of your household. Number 3. Place your artwork in a piece of cardboard. Now, after you make your artwork, please have a picture of that and then download it and upload to our Google Classroom. You may read the rubrics for the criteria to get 15 points for your performance. Texture, 5 points. Harmony of color, 5 points. And tone color, 5 points. Thank you very much. This is the end of our music lesson for week 3. Have a good day.